What's up everyone, Brandon with Beach Photography PA, and today we have the DJI Mic. And we're going to take a look at it. So what is the DJI Mic? The DJI Mic is a two-person wireless compact lightweight microphone / recorder. Some of the key features of the DJI Mic are its all-in-one ready-to-use charging case, a range of 250 meters, which is about 820 feet, a 15-hour battery life, which breaks down into roughly 5 hours of battery use on the receiver and then 5 hours of battery use on the transmitter, magnetic attachments that you can see I stuck it to my shirt with, a touchscreen on the receiver, 14 hours of internal recording, and a safety track option that captures a copy of your audio 6 decibels lower than the actual recording. Out of the box with the DJI Mic, you receive 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, 2 windscreens, a 3.5mm TRS cable, a USB cable, 2 3.5mm TRS to USB adapters, mounting set, charging case, and a carrying pouch. Next, we'll take a look at the DJI Mic and see all the options within the menu system. After opening up the charging case of the DJI Mic and pulling out the receiver and one of the transmitters and attaching the receiver to the camera's hot shoe mount, you will see this main screen. In the upper right hand corner is the receiver's battery level. Below that is the transmitter's battery level. The green audio bar is the audio levels of the mic you have selected. Above that is the connectivity of the receiver and transmitter, and to the left of that is the audio settings. When looking at the audio settings for the DJI Mic, simply drag down on the receiver screen. A menu will come up and simply select on the first M mono setting. So there are different audio settings within the DJI Mic, and the first one's mono, which records the left and right mic, aka the first and second mic, to the same track when they're both being used. The second selection is a mono safety channel. It does the same thing as mono, except it records a backup recording of your audio at 6 decibels lower. And the third audio setting is stereo. Now this breaks up the first and second mic, or the left and right mic, and records 2 separate tracks of the audio. To go back, simply swipe up on the receiver screen. To go into the next setting, simply swipe to the right. The next setting is receiver gains. If you tap on that, you have the option by dragging this line right here to do plus or minus 12 decibels for the gain on the receiver. To go back, simply swipe up on the screen. The next setting is volume. By swiping over and tapping on volume, you can pull up the volume settings. Similar to the receiver gains, this allows you to listen to the volume plus or minus 12 decibels. To back out of this, you simply swipe up on the screen. Swiping over again will reveal the transmitter settings. By tapping on that, a second menu pulls up. The first option is low cut. Low cut basically filters out low frequency noises the mic may pick up. So by tapping on this, you can see it's either on or off. Next would be the transmitter gain. By tapping on this, you will see both transmitters, and you can choose plus or minus 12 decibels if you want them to have a gain. The next option is record stop lock. So basically on the transmitter, when you start recording, the record button on the transmitter will lock by itself so you don't accidentally bump it and stop recording. Swiping over again, the auto record. The auto record always creates an internal backup recording with every recording that you do automatically. So you can see this is either on or off as well. Next is the vibration settings. So any power or mute button on the transmitter will vibrate when selected. You can choose this to be on or off. And the last option is the LED brightness. This is just the display on the screen. To back out of that, simply swipe up. The last settings menu there is the normal settings menu. By tapping on this, it again pulls up a deeper menu. So first you will have device linking. If the transmitter and receiver don't automatically connect, you can tap on this and choose which one you want to connect and link the device. By swiping up and moving over, we have brightness again. Next is language, date and time, factory reset, and basically those are all the important ones within that menu. By swiping up twice, it again pulls up the home screen. On the home screen, if you swipe up, it pulls up another quick menu. The first option is to do an internal recording on whichever mic you have selected. The next option is a mute option, so by tapping on that you can mute the mic you have selected. And the last option, if you tap on the last option, it is the storage for the mic, and if you press format, it resets the storage, clearing what you have on the mic. So be very careful with this option, because many times I've used this mic and accidentally swiped up twice and bumped the format button, clearing all the recording I had on that mic. To back out of this, simply swipe down twice. Next, we take a look at the transmitter and some of the buttons on the transmitter. So when first pulling up the transmitter, you will see the light in the upper left-hand corner, which indicates that it is on. If we turn it to the side, you will see the power button. By holding down on this, you'll feel a long vibration, which indicates it's either turning on or off. And this power button also doubles as a mute button. So if you double tap on it, a red light appears in the upper right hand corner, and this indicates that the mic is muted. To unmute, simply double tap again. Next to that, we have a USB-C port, a clip on the back, we have a magnet on the back to attach to a shirt. On the other side, we have a device pairing option, and then we have an internal recording button. So if you want to start an internal recording, simply tap on this. You will see again the red light, which indicates it's doing an internal recording. And to stop, simply press it again. To get the internal recording off the mic onto your computer, simply attach a USB cable into the USB-C port and attach it to the computer. Lastly, we will go over how to attach the dead cat or windscreen onto the mic. So you see up top here is the mic, and here is a small hole for the dead cat. And simply we would take this, and it takes a little bit, line it up and give it a slight twist, and now the dead cat / windscreen is attached on the mic. So some final thoughts / tips I have while using the mic is never keep the mic too close to your face. Always keep it a little bit down your shirt. You can always clip it to the collar. I like to do that by taking off the magnet. Stick the magnet on the back. You can see there's a little clip on the back. There's a clip. I can take the clip and I can clip it onto my shirt. And it seems like the audio of this is pretty good, but keep in mind it's an omnidirectional mic, so it captures everything within the general area. But if you turn your head, and I don't know if you can pick it up in this example, but if you turn your head and you're talking, it seems to come out a little bit lower, a little bit less loud. The last use case I like to use this mic with is my camera bag. So I take my camera bag. Most camera bags have a strap across the chest. So mine has this buckle strap right here. Buckle it. Take the mic, can clip it right on the strap. Then it's a little bit further away from my face. It seems to move great while I'm out taking photos in the street, and the audio still seems to pick up really good. So if you like what you saw in today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.